dance?
It's your blood.
How'd it go?
You know, talk to me a little bit first, Jessica. What makes Mortal Kombat so popular? Why has it lasted as long as it has in the culture?
Oh gosh, I think because it just keeps expanding, and there's all of these great characters that exist, and you know, there's never a dull moment. You know, they can make a whole game and then they can make the next game and there's a whole bunch of new characters and old characters that are brought back. So it's got that like nostalgia, but it's also always kind of fresh and new, and they're always kind of pushing boundaries with every new game.
Josh, the fight scenes in this movie are brutal. And Kano does his favorite, my favorite thing to see him do. Tell us a little bit about just how brutal the fights are in Mortal Kombat.
First up, shout out to Toronto, one of my favorite cities in the world.
Me too. I love Toronto.
Love Toronto so much. Big fan. Anyway, just you know, look, you know, we couldn't pull any punches with this thing. You know, the brutality is part of what makes Mortal Kombat so famous. But yeah, you know, we go. I think we go as far as we can before we go into a new classification as Beyond R. What's Beyond R? Is X? Is that still a thing? I don't know.
No, it's NC-17.
NC-17. You're right. That's right. So I think we're under that. Yeah, at NC-17, I think it becomes a snuff film, and we're a step down. But you know, it was fun to be able to play. You know, to do all of those famous you know, fatalities. So not the least of which is the, you know, pulling someone's heart out of their chest. We couldn't not do it. Anything short of that would not be doing Mortal Kombat justice.
Jessica, Kano and Sonya have a very sort of famous history in terms of the characters. How does that change? How is that different? How is it the same in Mortal Kombat, the movie?
Well, the interesting thing in our film is that, yes, they have this rivalry and kind of hate for each other, but they also need each other in this movie for different reasons, as you'll see in the movie. But so they have to keep the peace as much as they can, which I think just goes against everything that Sonya feels for him. That's a really fun dynamic to play. It's like this love-hate kind of relationship. Yeah, we laugh that it's like being an old married couple. That's what it feels like you're watching throughout the movie, I think, just constantly at each other's, you know, throats, bickering. I'd say in this adaptation of Mortal Kombat, there's certainly kind of more of a lightness to their relationship, like a funny kind of, you know, there's more humor, I think, in how much they kind of love to hate each other.
To you both. The movie ends in such a way that I think fans are going to be like, okay, I can't wait to see what comes next. So what are your hopes for the sequel?
I hope that Kano's the lead. Yeah, I hope that it's all Kano all the time.
It would be fun to see Johnny Cage as well.
Yeah.
I'd love to see my character balancing the two of these egomaniacs. You know, and I'd love to see the relationship between them on screen too.
Kano, I was actually most excited to see you, and I get to talk to you as well. So that was pretty cool. Who are you the most interested in seeing?
Well, I mean, there's so many to choose from. I mean, I suppose that's a really tough one to say. I can remember meeting everyone for the first time and then looking around the room and go, oh my God, that's Sub-Zero. That's Scorpion, that's that's Jax, that's Sonya. I mean, you know, when you see them come to life in a way, I realized, that's now who it'll be forever in my head. You know, it's, if that makes sense. I hadn't really imagined, I hadn't pictured anyone until I actually met the cast, and now that I know them, that's who they will forever be for me.